Hi and hello guys, all things here. Have you wondered how to do an satisfying animation but failed to do it? Then don't worry, because today I'll be showing you how to do it in Blender. So let's get started. Alright, let's start this tutorial by deleting everything on our viewport and add an plane. So Shift A, Mesh, Plane. Now go to Edit Mode, press X or Y over here, and when you zoom in you can see a grid pattern, and one grid is equal to 0.1 meter, so we'll extrude this to exactly 0.1 meter. So E to extrude and Z to extrude in Z axis. When you're close enough to 0.1 meter, hold on Control so it will snap into place. Now press 2 on your keyboard and select all the edges. To select the second edge, hold on Shift and select it. Same goes to the third and fourth. Now press Ctrl V so we'll add a bevel and scroll your scroll wheel. So now you'll get a curved edge. Do the same to the top as well. Or press Alt and select this so that all the sides are selected. Do the same to the bottom. Shift Alt, select Ctrl B. There you go. Go back to object mode and we'll add a modifier called array modifier and set the count to 10. Set the x value to 0 and z axis to 1. So you get this. Now we will add an empty object. So Shift A, empty. You can add whichever you want. I'm going with sphere and select the brick and check this object offset box. Under object, set empty. So now when you rotate this empty, the brick will rotate. Now we will animate this. So make sure the timeline is set to 1 and select the empty, press I and rotation. Move to FPS 180. Rotate this exactly 180 degrees in Z axis. And add a keyframe. So I and R is the hotkey for rotation. So R. Now when you play the animation, you'll get this. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, thumbs up would be great, and also subscribe to our channel so you won't miss another video like this. Now let's set up a scene for this. So Shift A, Mesh, Plane, and we'll scale this out. Go to Edit Mode and select the last edge. Extrude this in Z axis. Click this middle edge and we'll add a bevel to it. So Ctrl V. Go back to object mode. Right click on the plate and set to shade smooth. Now let's add a camera to this scene. So Shift A, camera. Now find the best view on your viewport. Press Ctrl Alt Numpad 0. So now your camera will be aligned to your viewport. If you don't have a numpad, then you can go to View, Align View, align the active camera to View. When you go to rendered mode, you can see there's no light source. So let's add a light. So go to render properties and set the render engine to light source. Now let's add an plane, move this in Z axis, go to shading over here and make sure the render is selected and click this arrow mark and check the scene lights and scene world. Now make sure the plane is selected, click on new, delete this principal BSDF and add an emission node. Now you can see we have created a light. You can increase the strength of this and move it wherever you want. But there's a problem over here. You can see the light coming into a camera. It can be seen in a render view. To make it invisible, go to Object Properties. Under Visibility, deselect Camera and Shadow. So now the light is invisible in the camera. Now let's give material properties to our object. So go to Shading, make sure the object is selected and press on New and set the color to green. Increase the metallic all the way up and set the roughness to 0.3. Now you get this. Now select the background and click on New. Set the base color to this Hexcode. The code is in description. You can copy it over there. Now go to World Properties and set the strength to 0 so the world becomes black. Now to render this as a video file, go to Output Properties and set the file destination and set the file format as MPEG video, encoding as MPEG-4 or MP4. Now go ahead and click the render button over here. Select render animation. Now let's watch our final result.